Welcome to my latest episode of Weekly Insights with Joanie, and the material is edited excerpts from my new online courses, Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own. Both are exclusively on udemy.com. And this episode is the second part of our 9-part series, which is covering the 7 myths of love and happiness, which are the basis of all the things that go wrong in our lives. So let's start now with the most prevalent myth, the myth of scarcity. The myth of scarcity is the root of all the 7 myths of love and happiness. Scarcity blankets all facets of society, making it the most powerful and difficult myth to break free of. The story that frames the myth of scarcity is that you cannot have all you want because there is not enough love, happiness, money, or success to go around for everyone. One of the most common ways the myth of scarcity affects most of society is it creates a fearful and disempowered mindset. This shows up in how it causes people to see others as potential threats to your safety, well-being, and happiness. And as that fear of loss slithers its way through every stage of life, scarcity breeds unhealthy competition and a lack of trust between people. I want to take you now through 4 limiting beliefs that absolutely solidify how awful and all-encompassing the myth of scarcity really is in our lives. 1. Age. The limiting belief is the fear of getting older and that your youth represents the best time of your life. And 2. Time. The limiting belief is feeling that there's not enough time to do what you want before you die. This amplifies another limiting belief, which is that somebody else will get what you desire before you do. 3. Money. The limiting belief that a lack of financial resources keeps you from being loved, safe, and living a fulfilling life. For many who are financially wealthy, the myth of scarcity is accentuated by another limiting belief, which is the fear of losing your money. And 4, love. The limiting belief with love and scarcity is that a lack of money, time, and a lack of youthful attributes makes you unlovable, unattractive, and unworthy. I'm going to take you through next why it is so difficult for people to break free from the myth of scarcity. What makes it so hard for people to break free from the myth of scarcity is twofold. 1, being raised and educated to view the world through scarcity. Whether you were born into poverty, wealth, or somewhere in between, the idea there wasn't enough to go around was one of the very first things children are taught. And 2, the media maximizes the emotional hold that scarcity has on us. This is not new, but it works because of the emotional trauma surrounding humanity's limiting beliefs about survival that were taught in early childhood. In the case of the media, it's a 24/7 reinforcement of limiting beliefs, none more so than scarcity. This means the deep-seated effects and obvious solutions to scarcity are not taken seriously because very few people believe scarcity can be eradicated. As devastating as this myth is, what keeps it going is your belief in it. That's why scarcity is so profitable to those who sell it. I want to share with you now what makes a myth of scarcity so believable to everyone. Scarcity is so easy to sell because of how disconnected most people are from their true, authentic self. For example, the messaging and the visuals distributed through the media tug at the very core of your fear of not having enough or not being good enough to have your desires met. This narrative maintains the illusion that the only way to be safe, find love, and achieve success is to accumulate things and achieve specific goals before someone else beats you to it. This creates the illusion you must compete with other people, which further disconnects you from your true, authentic self. The truth is, you are only competing with yourself. What is holding you back is not other people. It is your limiting beliefs, specifically those about scarcity. The irony is that by operating from a scarcity-based mindset, you always lose, even when you win. That's because you never feel truly fulfilled. So here's the answer to the question: how do you change the myth of scarcity and its hold over you? By understanding that your perception of yourself is so important and that how you feel within yourself is the key to this. And when I was writing my book, Dr. Wayne Dyer had already died, yet unbelievably, there would be emails that would show up, which would be quotes of his that were absolutely perfect and answered the dilemma that I was feeling in the writing of my book. So I want to share a very special quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer. This quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer showed up multiple times in my email box, and it always was perfectly timed for the situation that I was in. And may it meet you the same way as it met me and helped me through many things. This is what he said: when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. The way you perceive things is an extremely powerful tool that will allow you to fully bring the power of intention into your life. To help you integrate what you're learning today, I'd like now to guide you through 3 powerful journal prompts. Create some time after this episode to journal your answers to the following. 1. What areas of your life does the myth of scarcity negatively influence how you feel about yourself? And 2, how would your life be improved if you gave yourself the encouragement and the permission to view the world as infinitely abundant? And 3, if the limiting belief in scarcity did not exist, what areas of your life would immediately improve? To help you further solidify what we've been learning today, I want to guide you through 10 powerful affirmations that you can say to yourself every day. When you are feeling the influence of scarcity, say the following to yourself: I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am safe. I love my life. I feel secure. I am stable. I am grounded. I have all that I need. I am always connected to my authentic self. Everything always works out best for me. Thank you for joining me for this episode. And the next episode is going to be on the myth of self-worth. And for more information on my online courses, please visit udemy.com and you will see Finding True Love and Drive Through Make It Your Own. And until we meet again, remember every morning, look into your mirror, smile at yourself and say, I am my own best friend, for I came into this world to be myself For that I came. Thank you, and all my best.